Guys, we have to have a very serious conversation right now because things cannot continue on like this. All right? Don't mind the mess behind me or Floop in my arms. He was screaming, so I had to hold him. And I'm in the middle of a condo flip, so everything looks very dirty. But this last week, we had a massive event for decentralized science. There was a huge summit. Sora Ventures put on a Sora Summit on December 16th. Now, this spanned for pretty much the entire day, and I'm sure there were parties before and after. But hey, I have no idea because nobody decided to record any of this and put it online. How is it possible that nobody decided to record it and make content for the rest of us to consume? Outside of these 4 videos, I cannot find anything more than 2 or 3 Twitter threads, or X threads, I should say. How is that a feasible thing? We cannot continue on down that path. Look at this. Look at this with me, okay? Let's go through what everyone missed out on. And I understand that there are tickets involved and you need to register and you need to go pay for it. So I get putting it behind a paywall to some capacity, but you need to not. Truthfully, if you want something to succeed, you need the masses to know about it. And so putting out these presentations to the internet is crucial for mass adoption. Look, there was the opening ceremony. I'm only going to look at decentralized science things, okay? Because that's really, truthfully, all I care about. We had the fireside chat, why the future of science is decentralized virtual, with Brian Armstrong. That video's out there, and we can find that video. I believe this is the fireside chat. It was virtual and it took place beforehand, and Research Hub went ahead and posted it for us. And then we continue on and we have stuff about ordinals. A lot of this was about ordinals, all right? And I'm like, that's cool. I don't really care too much about the ordinals. I'm more focused on DeSci, obviously. Future of Bitcoin, ordinals, utility. Here we go. How tokenization can help fix science. Again, something put on by Research Hub. And oh, look, here it is. They recorded this and put it out there. Something put on by Research Hub. We continue to go on with the events at Sora Summit. And I'll make a separate video on this because it's pretty interesting. I listened to it on 2x speed because time's your most valuable asset. And it is fairly intriguing what he has to say. So I'll make a completely separate video on that. But followed up immediately by Decentralized Science, how BioDAOs and IP NFTs are democratizing medicine. That would have been really stinking cool. I would have loved to see that. Maybe it's recorded somewhere, but I can't find it. And so effectively, it's not on the internet. I just spent the last 4 days looking for this content, and I was waiting and waiting for it to come out. And I've been patiently seeing if someone was going to create any content around this stuff so I could react to it and spread the knowledge and spread the word and make it accessible to everyone. But I mean, maybe it's posted somewhere, but if the SEO is bad enough that I can't find it, then it literally doesn't matter. Then we have the next thing, the roles of bioscience in the rise of DeSci. I hope I don't offend anyone with these comments. It's just the blunt truth. Sometimes you just have to be honest with it. Everyone, especially, I feel like a lot of scientists don't ever think about the media side of things. They just are there doing the science. They don't think about anything outside of the science. And I mean no offense to any of you guys, but Athena DAO, Valley DAO, Vita DAO, Research Hub. Come on. You guys were on a streak, Research Hub, but the roles of biosciences, would, and Molecule, I don't know why he's blurred out like that, but I would have loved to watch this. I can find pictures of it, but I can't find it. I can find pictures of it, but that doesn't mean shit. It literally means nothing. Come on, look at all these people in the crowd. Give one of them a camera. I don't know why this lady's got a target on the back of her head, but give somebody a camera. Record it, put up audio so we can consume the content. Look at all this, all right? The only content that I could find was different Twitter threads. So we can go through this one and see the Miss the Buzz of Sora Summit in Taipei. Here's your exclusive inside look into last week's highlights and innovations, except this freeze frame of Brian Armstrong with his mouth open doesn't give us an inside look at jack shit. There's nothing there. There's no links to anything, nothing. We go to the next one. Cool. Later in the day, Patrick Joyce dove into the details and use cases that underline the Research Hub platform, and they linked it. So that tells me that there is no video recording of this one. There is a video recording of this. Awesome. Love that. Shortly after, Patrick joined some core stewards in BioDAOs, including, and we went over that, couldn't find this anywhere. They didn't link it anywhere. And then they go on, and this is what kind of enraged me a little bit, because I thought that those were the core summits, right? Those were the core events. that were happening at this summit. So I was like, oh, that's kind of shitty that I missed out on it. But no, I look even further and I see that this person had put together a large thread. Did I close out of it? Yeah, we'll just open it back up. This person put out a large thread of everything that happened at the event. And look at how many cool things were happening that we didn't get to see. We didn't get any exposure to any of these. The companies who were doing this, the companies putting on these presentations, where are the slideshows? Where are these presentations? Why would you silo them off? The whole point of it is to decentralize everything and open up information. The entire, like, you continue scrolling and there's a lot of cool things like a post-quantum cryptography, right? That would have been sick. I love quantum computers and I love just geeking out with this kind of stuff. You got post-quantum and ZK covering Powerhouse. Again, all of these presentations that happened, it's cool that you put them into slides, but it just doesn't cut it. It really truthfully doesn't cut it. The entire point of decentralized science was to open up the accessibility of the information, make it so that everything was open source and that we could share science and share information with people who need it. And you can't do that if nobody knows what the information is that's being shared. It's all being siloed right now. It's effectively the same thing. You're putting it behind a paywall and you have to be there in order to go. I would have loved to be there. I would have made so much content for all of this. I would have recorded it, probably showed up with 2 or 3 people. Truthfully, like, I know that it's Joshua Jake. I know Joshua Jake is so down to do these types of things and go to these events and record it and make content and do interviews and make it known what decentralized science is doing. I'm sure the DSci doc would do it as well. I mean, maybe he's staying anon, but who knows? And like, again, I'm not trying to insult anyone. I'm not trying to offend anyone. But like, I had to put out this tweet. Massive L. This was a massive L for all of DSci. Where are the videos? Where are the presentations? Outside of a few X threads, where are the content? You guys are doing a job in creating... You guys are doing your job in creating a way to propel science forward into the digital age. How do you expect me to do my job of showcasing these advancements if nobody records anything? Your time's most valuable asset. Hopefully something changes after this. I will see you guys in the next video, and happy holidays, because I'm recording this on the Friday before Christmas.